Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christian Taj's family? So we have leftist Jillian Michaels on Michelle's and whatever that stupid name is. Sorry, goes off on a liberal run in California. Let's get straight to the video, right?
And I love the fact that she was animated and she explained on Sage Steele's show that she's a leftist, was a leftist. Everything about her is leftist, and she still couldn't handle California. California is so bad that she checked out every single box of leftism and all the woke stuff that they would love to embrace, and it became even too much for her. Now I'm going to play the video because I want you to hear exactly what she said.
California got too crazy for me. Why? Okay, this is my parting line. I grew up here. I'm a woman. I'm a gay woman. My mom's a Jew. My dad's an Arab. I have a black kid. And believe it or not, my son is half
Jesus
Latin.
Christ, bro, that's like the worst of the worst. Come on, bruh. Your mom's a Jew. Your dad was an Arab. So a Muslim and a like a Jewish person, right? So someone that believes in God but not Jesus Christ, okay? So that's a Jewish person. And then she's so gay, she goes and adopts a black child, and she's dating a white woman. Just stupid. Just stupid, bro. Yes, she's definitely from California because a lot of people from California are very stupid, very dumb, very dumb.
Even though he doesn't look like it. I hold a million cards in your game of woke victimology poker. And when I leave California, maybe you've lost your mind. Just maybe. Like, when you have me running from home, maybe it's gone way too far. What was the line? Like what was it?
My God,
I guess
girl, there's
the
not enough time.
And I actually take this line from Bill and Elon Musk, and they're like, I actually haven't changed.
Yes.
The world around me is shifting, and I haven't moved. So some of these laws that are passing here are absolutely mind-boggling in relation to crime, protecting our kids. Like, we're decriminalizing everything, which arguably I would probably be okay with, but we're not regulating any of it.
Right.
So it's like, okay, you're going to decriminalize sex work, but only so women can legally loiter on the streets. Like, not to keep them safe, not to have them pay taxes, not to make them, regularly check for STDs, not to take away the pimps out of the equation. It's like, if you made that argument to me, I'd be like, well, yes, we want, of course. I mean, I could be liberal. I could go there with you. But I grew up this way. But when it's like, oh, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pass a law for LGBTQ rights so that 24-year-old men can sleep with 14-year-old boys and not have to register as a sex offender because it's just not fair to the gays. I'm like, what? It's what? Like, I don't know if you saw that one. That was like, I think early 2020 when they passed that law.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, if a 24-year-old man touches my 14-year-old son,
I'm killing him.
I will get a gun and take matters into my own hands.
Yes.
Like, are you kidding? Or the fact that a 12-year-old child can
Once a
put
freaking
on off-label cancer drugs to irreparably change their body. Again, if my son came to me and said, Mom, or my daughter, I think I'm trans, I'd say, okay, like, you want to dress this way? You want me to call you whatever the heck you want me to address? Fine. Explore it. I love you. I'm cool. Like, do you as long as we're safe. But we're not changing your body until it's fully developed. I'm sorry. Conversation's over. Can't get a tattoo.
Exactly.
Crazy.
you can't get a tattoo
It's
until you're 18.
insane. Like, I just can't. It's madness. It's madness to me. I could go on and on and on, and it's madness.
All right, as you can see, like I said, I mean, don't you agree that that was a pretty good explanation of how California is just going off the rails? California is absolutely insane, and people think that like it's just right-wing extremists talking like this. I mean, everybody that I know that live in California, the only reason they live there and they don't move is because of the weather. If they're in the music industry and stuff, there's quasi opportunity, but the weather is so good that you're willing to give a little freedom to be 75 degrees every day, and I understand why. When I go to California and I see how beautiful that state is, and I'm like,
I know I've been to Cali.
I live here if it weren't for these Democrats. If it weren't for these leftist nut jobs, I would live in California with a smile on my face. But I can't stomach it. Here's the thing that I'm mad with Michaels about. What are you doing? And she said it in the video. My son want to be trans. I'll oh, good for you. You're just not changing your body till you get older. So you're gonna groom your kid to where they're gonna change their body indefinitely. Or it's a guarantee that they're gonna change because you have methodically groomed that person all the way up. And then I didn't know this about Michaels, that Michaels was gay. That's another thing that bothers me with this whole thing. You get a boy in an environment with 2 women and no daddy. His adult examples are women. He don't have any male examples. He don't know what it's like to be a man. He don't have no male energy like that. He wake up every day with 2 feminine people. You like children become a product of their environment. There's a nature aspect. I mean,
Yeah, that boy gonna
aspect
turn
to this.
gay. God, please don't let that little boy turn gay.
If
Please.
you raise a kid
Protect
in Afghanistan,
those
more
kids from
likely
those
kids getting
demons.
Muslim by force.
Yeah, by force.
coercion,
Yeah, of
or,
course.
or just sheer influence. Like everybody's Muslim. The kid is probably gonna be Muslim and gonna adopt all the ideologies of people that are around that person. Same thing. If you grow up around gay people, the likelihood of you
Probably
feeling
gonna
more
be gay.
comfortable to be gay, or you may venture into being gay, is higher than if you're around straight people, heterosexual, mother and father in the household. If you are a person born into a household of a single mom, there is a likelihood that you're going to repeat that. I'm telling you, if you growing up, your mama, I don't need no man, and she ain't got no man, and you think that's normal. That's normal to you. So when a dude is tripping and you don't want to be with him, oh, you can do what your mama did. You can take your kids. You can take your kids without anybody, because that's the example that you're seeing. That's how I felt when I was growing up. People being married wasn't a thing to me. It was like, oh, you're gonna get married. I literally wrote in a paper that I wrote for a school project of like, where do you see yourself in 5 years? In my paper that I wrote, I have evidence of it. My dad still has my binder. I articulated that I wanted to have a kid, and then a year later, I married my baby mama. I literally said, marry my baby mama. Subconsciously in my mind, I see that having children and marriage are not associated. I see that having children is important, but then being married is something you do later down the road if you even get married to this person. That's a problem. That didn't just happen because I was born that way. That happened because of the environment I grew up in. And so I'm saying this to say, if you grew up in an environment of homosexuality, and I
Yeah,
guarantee
he probably
you're
gonna
doing
turn gay.
pride stuff.
Yeah, bro. Come on, bro. That woman looks crazy. You could tell she's on that, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, bro. That woman looks insane. I think all gay people are insane, but you can't say that on YouTube. But I don't think anybody's gonna watch to this part. So hopefully, y'all don't report me. It is what it is, man. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.